Hey everyone, it's Eric with Arcade Hill, and I'd like to start up a new series of sorts where I'm going to basically just share games that I've been playing. I'm not ready to make a video on this, but I've been playing this game. I'm like 20 hours in, and I'm really enjoying it, and I wanted to show it off a bit, talk about it. So, first thing I should mention is that YouTube streaming from your webcam. I'm using my webcam I'm using my capture card as a webcam. So the options on this are pretty non-existent. So all the audio is being captured from my microphone and not the capture card. So I gotta see if I can get you guys some decent audio. Let me monitor this. Yeah, I hope that sounds good. You guys can hear the town music. So yeah, what can I say about this game? I wanted to get into something a little bit more chill, less, real-time action game, and try out. I've been curious about trying an RPG. I've never tried an RPG really besides Morrowind, but this fit a lot of the marks, and it was recommended to me from Germinator, and I've been really enjoying it. I'm like 20 hours in, so let's talk about it. Here's the menu for the town. I'm not like it. This is a dungeon crawling RPG, Etrian Odyssey III. You have an inn where you can rest your characters. You have a shop for buying and selling goods, a place where you can pick up quests, a place where you can the Explorers Guild, where you can change your characters in your party, and the Inver Port, which I haven't explored yet, but it has like sailing, and then Via Senatus. I don't know how to pronounce that. Where you can pick up missions, and then the labyrinth or the dungeon. So first, I gotta say that I like the music. I like the presentation of it, character art. It's all pretty fun. These characters are cool. It features really great character and party building. So let's take a look at this. All the characters have these skill trees that you can put points into as you level up. Your party has, let's see if I can get like something with their image up. Organization status. Yeah, okay. So your party consists of 5 characters, and you can see them at the bottom. I have 3 in the top row and 2 in the bottom row, and there's some dynamics with front versus back row for your party. Typically, you want melee attackers up front and ranged in the back, weaker and lower HP characters, lower defense characters in the back as well. You can change that up at any time. And in this game, it seems that all the characters specialize really well. So you want to build a party where they're a team. They're all covering their own niches and covering each other's backs. So let's go through my team a little bit in the direction I've gone with them so far in my first 20 hours. I have a hoplite named Iron Will, and his focus is on defense. He can defend the front line, he can provoke attacks to himself, and he has really great damage mitigation. I have a monk who's a healing specialist, and he also does good damage. He's named Gabriel after a friend of mine who was a monk for like 10 years. I have Shotaro, who's a friend of mine. He's the Buccaneer. And I just wanted Shotaro in my party. So the Buccaneer is kind of like a support class that does what does he do? He blinds enemies and he lowers defense and he does damage. Later on, he'll do also more stuff too. But okay, then I have Fayana, and she is an arbalist. She does awesome damage from the back, just high damage output. And then a Zodiac, which does elemental damage instead of physical damage, named Taiga, after a character in a romance anime that I like. I can't remember the name of that one though. Okay, and then it's been really fun just going through the dungeons and experimenting and figuring out like what direction I want my characters to go as I play. Like I said before, they all have these skill trees where you get 1 point per level. You put into these skills here that unlock additional skills. Some of these skills are passives. Some of them are actives that require you to use mana. It's called TP in this game. Well, you'll see more of those as I play. Okay, so then let's talk a bit about this overworld some more. So you have these characters. You can talk to them all, and their dialogue changes with each floor of the dungeon that you explore. I'm on the 4th floor right now, B4F. And they're all pretty interesting characters. Some of them are really well written. This guy, the Guildmaster, he's pretty boring. TBH. But let's go to someone like the owner of Napier's firm. I guess her name is Napier. But here you can see it just says talk to the shopkeeper. She's cool because she's so indifferent to the player. She really just says she just wants your cash. She's kind of mean. But see, like here, like she's just poking fun at me and stuff. I really like her. I like her cheeky smile, her abacus. All the art is cool. And I love spending money on all of her gear and items. And you can forge weapons too to add enhancements. And then probably the most interesting character is Missy, who runs Butterfly Bistro. So I guess before I show her character, you can talk with people that are at the bar here to get more information about the game. They just kind of drip feed you info as you're playing. And then you can pick up quests here. I don't have any quests to pick up. I have one that I'm working on that I can abandon now, or I'll be able to turn in info here, complete the quest here once I finish it. And she just talks with the weirdest accent or language pattern. I am hearing that you made it to B4F, yes? You should be careful. The old lady at the Senatus? I'm going to say it like Senatus, told me she gives new guilds a terrible task when they do. Are you scared? If you are, get on the first ship out of here and run away forevers. Until you make it back here alive, you're still on an adventure. Never forget it. She's quirky. And she has big tits. Embarrassingly so. But yep, we'll see more of all these characters later. Okay, so what else has this game got going on? Let's jump into a labyrinth. Into the labyrinth. I've been playing this on the Switch in handheld mode. And this game features cartography. So I have to draw the map that's on the right-hand part of the screen. I can manipulate it with my control sticks. Left stick is going to scroll the top part of it. And then the right stick changes what tool I'm using and then uses the tool. And I just like use the triggers to engage, to activate the tool. And you can do this all with the touch screen as well on the Switch. I just use like my right thumb, and it's sweet. It's really fun to take this 3D space that you see and draw it out onto a gridded notepad. You can't see any of the characters that are in here or any of the monsters, but you can see I had a note here that said guard, and a guard used to talk to me a lot right here, but he's not now. You can see on the map I have all sorts of other stuff, some notes, treasure chests, gathering points, a resting spot, stuff like that. And there's like little encounters or events that occur if you're looking at a wall and you press a prompt will show up and you'll be able to interact with the map. And then you get into random encounters as well. We're on the first floor and my characters are really strong, so I'm just going to use the auto mode and just obliterate these guys. But it's really chill, and to just draw out the map as you play, and you find these shortcuts through the labyrinth, like I have mapped out here with this double arrow, of course, and it lets you just kind of go through the walls of the forest. So as you explore the labyrinth, you're finding shortcuts to make your travels deeper in more efficient. And the random encounters trigger off of this indicator that was on the other screen. I'll show that in just a second too. Let's auto fight this one too. Why not? See, that enemy had like this attack that attacked the entire front line there. Yeah, so I have that indicator, this like bubble thing that's glowing green in the bottom right. And that shows me how close I am to a random encounter. And you can also see this purple guy here that's moving every time I move. That's like a mini boss called an FOE, a foe. And okay, another thing that I really like about this game, we'll just chill here in this forest as I talk some, is the sort of gameplay loop that it has. So first, you have this sort of dungeon delving where you jump in and you play collecting resources from the enemies that you kill until you run out of your resources, like your HP and your TP, or the items that you've brought into the dungeon with you. And then you have to resurface and sell your stuff, replenish your health and TP, and do it again. And you get money that way. And whenever you kill monsters and sell their monster parts to the shop, it unlocks new gear. But stronger gear only comes up in the shop as you dive deeper into the dungeon, facing new monsters and getting new monster parts. Okay, so that's like one of the gameplay loops. Diving into the dungeon and coming back up. And as you dive in, you can just like go grinding if you want to, but I haven't really done any of that. As you dive in, you're getting to maps that you haven't seen before and charting new territory. Like this map here, if I recall, I haven't explored all of this territory up here. It kind of looks like I put a wall at some point over here, but I think there's unexplored territory up there, and I misdrew my map. So, you're also going to be exploring deeper into this unknown dungeon and facing new threats that you've never seen before, because there's new monsters on every level. And a cool thing about that is kind of just going in and getting your butt kicked and then reassessing your strategy in combat or your party and character building strategy. So you have like skill checks in the game through bosses that force you to engage further with the combat strategy and the mechanisms in the game, and then beating those challenges give you positive feedback that you're figuring the game out. So yeah, let's fight these guys. All right, so what do we have? These two, the frog and then this crab guy. Crab guy has really great health or defense, so I'm just going to attack these guys and kill them, and then use Eagle Eye from Shotaro, which lowers defense on the crab. Oops. And then hit that guy with an elemental attack that he's weak to. Okay, everybody just beat him up. Actually, I probably could have just auto-fault that. All right, so... Okay, I don't want to fight these guys. They're scary. Those mushrooms, because they poison you. Poison does a lot of damage that you can't really defend against. Okay, this is the map that I haven't fully explored. And these yellow tiles are like mud that slow you down, which are scary as these enemies that chase you through the mud. The boss on this stage I still haven't beaten, but he's this deer, and he really kicks my ass. And then in this room, you can see I found this place where I can throw up a tent and camp out, get some health back. So let's see. Let's go play with that boss over there and see if I can get to the treasure chest that I have marked. So I'm gonna let the boss pass. Heck yeah. Medora. I forgot what that item is. Let's check it out. Okay. Heals HP for the entire row. And let me finish out my map. Oh, oops. Oh gosh, this is scary. Oh, I'm about to get my butt kicked by this guy. No. You know what? Sure, let's just do what we can. Let's just fight this guy. Let's see if we can kill this deer, which I still don't know the name of. I haven't beaten one. I've just run away. So I'm going to use Iron Will to guard the front line. Attack that dude. Let's see if I can lower his defenses. Use Heavy Shot from her, and then Firestar, which did 86 damage, I think I just read. Nope, 50 damage. That's not much, so... Okay, Shotaro's going to try to blind him this round. And then do a Heavy Shot. He doesn't look like he has too much HP. I think I'll be able to kill him. Okay, Ice Star. Does that do more damage? 52. That's pretty much the same as the fire attack was. Shotaro can use Lights Out for free because of some of his skills that he has. It says 6 TP here, but he'll gain 6 TP back whenever he uses it. So Lightning was the most strong against him. Let's just keep whittling this guy away. I don't think I even want to use her TP right now. Nor hers, actually. Let's kill this guy just with the physics. Oh, he just confused me though. Oh, that's not good. I forgot that he can do that. That's why he usually kicks my ass, because whenever he confuses, I can't use Iron Will and Gabriel now because they're confused. But thank goodness I took him out. And I got a new item, a deer skin. And a level up. The Fury Horn. Okay. How do I check that out again? Book? I wanted to see what, like, some details about Fury Horn, but I guess I can't. Nope. Okay. Well, that's sweet, though. I kicked his ass. Where do I want to go next? Maybe I should just farm those guys? I think there's a boss right here called the Narmer, and I'm kind of scared of him, so... And I just defeated that boss. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill a couple more of these bosses and then go back to the shop and see if it gave me anything new. See if I can learn any more about these guys too. All right. Yeah, I can check this out now. So yeah, he's weak to lightning and whatever that colon pipe character face guy is, the hand and the boot. I still don't know what those mean. He has 17 attack, 17 defense. So let's lower that defense. That's pretty high. Let's just blast him. Mofo. Luckily, my confused guys still attack, but I can't make them attack again. They just attack with their normal attack. They don't... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is bad. Because my healer is dead now. And... do I have an item that could unconfuse? He doesn't have a bind on him, as I understand it. I wonder if it's an ailment that I can remove. Interesting. Okay, and I can make sure that I get his more rare materials if I use this formaldehyde. But okay, cool. I removed the confused. That's good. And this guy's gonna die. In fact, I don't think I even want to use that item then. Oh, you bastard. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use some items to heal my guys up now. And I'm just gonna keep diving in, even though Gabe is dead. I'll just go until I lose a couple more party members, and then I'm gonna use an item that will take me out of the dungeon. So, wait, what was over here again? Nada? Okay. A snake. I'm just gonna avoid these guys. I just want to fight bosses right now. See if I can take out one more without him confusing me and wiping my party. That's not where I want to go. Gotcha. Okay, I'll use Line Guard and I'll use Eagle Eye. Just going to keep line guarding with Iron Will. Okay, and she's out of TP. Fiona is. We're just going to keep spamming this. Oh, you bastard. So I think I can kill this guy. Oh, gosh. Good. Another level up is sweet. Where do I want to go? I want to know how to get that. Oh, it looks like I need to explore. I don't think I know how to get down to this like little stretch here. I just mapped it out because I saw it. And then this gate is closed. I don't know how to get past it. Some very chill music, too. Well, let's see. Yeah, okay, that was a dumb idea to use that item, but because I think with how little TP I have left, I should just go back to the hub world, go sleep at the inn. So I'm going to use this thing called, however you say that, Ariadne thread. My pronunciation is freaking terrible. Let's treat Gabe. Oh, dang it. And then stay at the inn until, let's just go till the evening. And you can see it costs money to treat your characters and have them rest at the inn. I really like that part of the game, that everything kind of costs a little bit of money. You can see my money is pretty low because I've been trying to buy gear for my characters. And actually, this reminds me, I think I want to check out something new instead of going further into the dungeon. I want to check out the sailing. Benji, don't be annoying, buddy. I know you want attention, but come here. Let's talk to this guy. Hello, members of Helmaria. It looks like you've adjusted to Armor Road quite nicely now. This city is a tapestry of culture woven by... There's no way this guy would talk like this, but... The city is a tapestry of culture woven by all the people and things that have gathered here. Why don't you treat yourself to a little sightseeing tour sometime? I just meant the accent I was using. Report discoveries? Yeah, I don't have any discoveries. Okay, apparently I can play online and trade guild cards, but let's just set sail. Ah, yes. You also need to load food on your ship. Your provisions determine how far you can range. This isn't very tasty, but it'll keep you going. Use it to learn the ropes of charting the sea. Biscuits. That's perfect. Also, it's a little threadbare, but you should take this flag as well. It's a good luck token, commonly hoisted by fishermen praying for a big catch. Your objective is to fill in the sea map, but voyages get pretty costly, so I propose a deal. When you notice fish during your voyage, catch and bring them back. That'll bring in a bit of income. Just make sure you keep your eyes on the real prize. What's the real prize? So, I have biscuits, a fishing sail. Let's set sail. It's going to cost 10 N. You set out onto the vast ocean on the small ship you received. Your duty? To chart the boundless ocean, recording its shores and shoals on your map. You decide to start with the area around Armor Road to get used to navigating the seas. Your objective at sea is to chart the vast oceans you explore. Review controls? I guess. I'm not going to read this out loud. Okay. Oh, okay. You can turn for free. That's cool. Okay. I got to draw it just like the labyrinth. And then just sail over fish to fish. The fishing flag has taken effect. You've found a new school of fish. Okay, well, let's just check it all out. Armor Road looks sweet. That Yggdrasil tree is awesome. I'm going to go this way. Fish. Obtain 7-star sardine X2. Okay. Yeah, I'll inspect this. After boarding your ship and setting sail from Armor Road, you come across a small island. Through your spyglass, you can see Marines from Armor Road gathered around, seemingly hard at work. You can disembark here and talk to them or continue on your way. I'm definitely going to talk to them. You disembark, but the Marines are too busy with their own tasks to notice you. You decide against pestering them and return to your ship. Oh, well, dang. Okay. I guess I should map this island. I don't know how to do it other than that. Oh, okay, yeah, I have more symbols. So let's put this one right there. And then I don't really know what these other symbols would be used for yet. Different types of trees. I'll just put a note here too that's going to say Marines. Okay, let's fish. Oh, I only have one turn left. You discover a small deserted island just ahead of your position north of Armor Road. You mark the island on your map and attempt to set sail when the trees suddenly sway. It's telling me that I should mark this on the map. Okay, I might as well. Why not? Luckily, you do map stuff anytime. I guess I'll just... I don't know what to call this, so... Okay, something may be nearby. You wonder if you should stop to investigate or continue sailing. Oh, I'm going to go check it out. You disembark and come across a flock of armored sheep with brown wool and spiral horns. Cute. From the rear of the flock, you hear the unexpected voice of a man. This here is an island of wild armored sheep. You came by boat, didn't you? An old man emerges from behind the flock. It seems he lives on this island as a shepherd. He explains that the sheep's pen has deteriorated and he needs good cedar wood to fix it. The old man asks if you can bring back some armored cedar found west of the Ocean City. Okay, sweet. So I got a quest. And then I make note of it in my logbook. So I'll just say... How do you spell shepherd again? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, and so I'm out of turns, so what happens now? Okay, there we go. Just forces you to return home. Yeah, so you got to see some cartography there. You can see it's really chill, this game is, but exploring new stuff is fun, and exploring deeper into the dungeon gets pretty tense as you run out of resources and dive deeper into unknown enemies. with lower resources. There's kind of like a push your luck element to it. As you're losing resources and you want to go deeper into the dungeon, I mean, the incentive is to keep going through the dungeon, right? But I guess the only disincentive is that it might get boring to go back to the inn or go back to town. Yeah, it's all about, just risk assessment and wanting to see new rewards or where new bosses are. Okay, so I sell some fish, I get some N, and okay. Interesting. And he doesn't have anything new to say. Well, can I get more biscuits? Nope. Let's just set sail again and go west of Armor Road. But the golden fish. Oh, if you just run away from me. Whew, okay, cool. I made it to him. And I found all sorts of other new stuff. Okay, what else is going on here? That looks sweet. Armor Road's bigger than I thought. Let's map that. It's this weird stone. 2 spaces ahead of me. And then not like that, you dummy. It's like that. Okay, and then it wants me to fill in all this ocean too. I can do that. No, don't return home. I was trying to move the map. Yeah, so this is you don't. Whenever you go dungeon delving in the labyrinth, it doesn't have this sort of like line of sight thing that reveals more of these tiles with, like you see here, with the vision range. The only thing that it auto maps for you is the tiles that you've literally walked on, kind of like you saw it happening here as I'm sailing. How it got like this path right here. But yeah, I like to fill it in. Okay, so it looks like there's another island here. I'm going to guess that's 2 tiles ahead and then green stuff. No, I'm not trying to map. I'm not trying to move. And I'll use this house for the windmill. And I didn't realize that this island had another square behind it. Should I also put palm trees on everything? Armor Road doesn't have palm trees. And they mapped that one. So you know what? Why not? Okay, so let me fish this golden fish. Flying fish S6 and return to home. Oh yeah, and then there's these things. Okay. So kind of looks like it goes like that. So that covers this stream here. And then there's another stream going this way. I don't know, like that. Cool. Let's go back to town. Well, let's do it again. Oh, wait, actually, no, I didn't have any discoveries. So this time we will go west of Armor Road and try to get the cedar. Well, I really hope that this is it. On the high seas, as always, you came across an unusual landmark while bearing west. The giant lighthouse to the west of Armor Road towers over the surrounding seas. The lighthouse has stood there for ages, its majestic bearing always visible. You may visit the lighthouse or simply go on your way. Yeah, I definitely want to visit it. So I'll also map it out a bit. I'm not going to map all this streams. Okay, so then there's also an island that's. I'll just approximate it. It's like over here. The Big Hill Island. Okay, so can I get onto this place? No, apparently not. I mean, it mentioned me checking it out. Maybe I have to be right next to it. Have you heard of the Scandalia Lighthouse? Before the calamity, it was a beacon of commerce. But ever since, its light has been extinguished by a bird monster nesting there that attacks ships. So not only are sailors forced to go without its light, we can't even get close enough to repair it. But maybe it has a blind spot, so to speak. Would you guys be capable of finding a safe route there? The Marines on a small island to the north have a stock of dried peas they could share with you. With those, you could sail further. If you can get to the beacon, we can dispatch combat engineers. This is a crucial part of restoring Armor Road. I wish you the greatest success. Well, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's get to it. This is definitely very different than the dungeon diving, but it's a nice change of pace. After boarding your ship and setting sail from Armor Road, you come across a small island. Okay, we already read this before, so I'll just skip it. Disembark. A seaman who had watched you disembark addresses you. Oi, what brings you to this tiny island? I make dried peas here as chow for the Marines. You explain that you need dried peas to reach the lighthouse. Really? Now, well, if that's the case, I'm more than willing to share some with you. They're long lasting in the hold and the stomach. Marines and labyrinth guards both love them. They ought to come in handy if you're out to explore the sea lanes. You thank the seaman for his dried peas and return to your ship. Okay. Is there any reason to continue sailing? I guess just to see more land. So it's like some like swamp over there. So do I have a way to map that? Nope. I'll just put a big question mark over here. I'm curious. What's going on? So I got the dried peas. And it's going to cost me 20 now. Well, I got to make sure that I keep fishing so I can keep sailing. Oh, I want that fish. But I know I can't make it. Oh, I could have just fished there, but... Oh, sweet. Okay, so I got to the lighthouse, and its identity turns out to be a monstrous bird that has claimed the territory as its own. The monstrous bird flies past you, causing a strong gale before turning its talons on you. The monstrous bird has destroyed your ship. Shit! I'm stranded out here. Oh, okay. I'm not stranded. I just got fucked though. So if I get close to the lighthouse, he'll ruin my ship and send me back to town. Let me inspect Armor Road. No, I don't want to return. I guess. Well, I still haven't found that cedar. You see a small group on an island near Armor Road fishing with a net. They claim to live on this island and fish whenever they feel a craving for seafood. The islanders offer to let you try using the casting net since the sea nearby is thriving with fish. Your first duty is to draw your sea chart, but the net fishing does seem enjoyable. Yeah, I want to try it. You decide to learn how to fish with a net. It isn't long before the islanders are bowled over by your quick grasp of the technique. The islanders praise your skill and give you a casting net to commemorate your meeting. Should you ever have a chance to fish in the future, the net will surely allow for a larger haul. You thank the islanders and board your ship again. Thanks, bros. Oh, yeah, there we go. So now instead of the fishing flag, I can use the casting net. And it costs a lot more. Okay. Well, if I saw more fish in my immediate area, I think I would bring the net, but I'm not going to do that right now. And honestly, that money isn't that much. There's a great way to farm in this game, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Just want to check out something new. Oh, shit. Well, I stranded myself out here, and there's just so much to chart. I think I'm too tired to really do that right now. It is my bedtime, so we're going to wrap it up here and pick it up another time. But that's Etrian Odyssey 3, and I'm hoping to stream a little bit more of my gameplay. I did just get a laptop that a friend gave me. Thank you, Jesse. Shout out to you, brother. And I bet you that I'll be able to stream better with that. That's what I'll try next time. Anyway, y'all take care. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Oh, someone was watching me. Cool. Thanks for checking me out, Luther. Peace, y'all.